wanderlust. I yearn for the holy other. I look at the departure monitors in the airports listing all those destinations. As Alain de Botton cites in his book, The Art of Travel, we look upon those screens and we think to ourselves, London, Amsterdam, Prague, Berlin, Mozambique, South Africa, whatever it may be, it's anywhere else but here, right? We long to cross over, we long to experience, to take the trip, to take the journey.
Conservative. You know, whereas when I look at my greatest accomplishments, the creations I'm most proud of, sure, networking, research, experience played a role, but more than anything, it was having the trust in myself to start, to begin, to acknowledge that, yes, I am flawed, but I accept it, because those flaws are the seeds that enable something truly unique to transpire.
Do I look real to you? Hope so. I have no idea if you're seeing this, but I'm just gonna look ahead and trust that you're there. I've drawn a semicircle in the sand in front of me so I don't walk past it and look like I'm floating in midair.
And, you know, I look at business, and I often say this in our company, I'm a child of the 70s. I don't believe that people who grew up in the 70s forgot about the civil rights movement, forgot about the Vietnam War, don't care about what happens in society. I think at the end of the day, the whole reason why I got into business.
That continues. And so I look forward to our partnership. This is my last G20, Teresa's first.
Because when I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror, she said, I see a black woman. To me, race is visible. But to you, race is invisible. You don't see it.
Right? And I look at her and I say, now, don't you think we need more than one black person in the U.S. Senate?
Bonnie and I look at each other and we say, this year the mantra is, and I've been using it in training, find a way. You have a dream, and you have obstacles in front of you, as we all do. None of us ever get through this life without heartache.
Interesting. It's not just that I engage, I look at it and I feel emotionally affected by it. No, it's more like I see it, you know, as sentiment. But
increase my technology skills. And a friend suggested that I look at a local meetup in Atlanta where I live. So I signed up for a meetup in Brussels, Belgium. Now, this technology meetup had several outstanding things going for it. Number one, it was in Brussels, where I knew absolutely nobody, so zero risk if I flamed out and was laughed out of the building.
I look forward to knowing what you're going to do next. And let your creative juice. It's supposed to be fun. Have fun with it. Enjoy and let your creative juices flow. I look forward to knowing what you're going to do next.
There's a lot to play, but when I look back at my story and kind of everything that happened, that sent me on a cycle, a downward, a downward spiral. And then there was a whole lot of stuff going on at school as well, so I was being bullied at school. But I think that the biggest thing was just that I had beliefs in me that I was unlovable.
For future events. And I look forward to inviting you back to the Adelaide Town Hall to celebrate this wonderful occasion in the near future.
Hi, my name is...
But when I look at you, the class of 2021, I am inspired, and I am truly optimistic for our future.
A meeting. So I look to Slack channels or other avenues to create those kinds of unstructured interactions around the team.
I do when I look at the masters of photography's images. If you can continue to inspire up-and-coming artists long after you've gotten out of the game, that's pretty cool.
Them I look at this and I think, yeah, these look like marble sculptures. They look as if they're made of marble, and we can look at this very beautiful kind of golden light that suffuses the picture, and it feels very, very different to that earlier, much darker type of painting. We do know that it's something that was painted around 1630.
But every time I look at The Kiss by Gustav Klimt, I'm drawn in.
Sort of the same, just I look over my shoulder a little bit more.
Let's see what unfolds on Fanning's first ride, drives up into the lip.
It was Sunday, the 9th.
The works I look at undermine this anthropocentric, by which I mean human-centered bias. They place human investigators in a moment of suspended understanding, in which the extraterrestrial is given agency to speak, to be understood on its own terms.